G'day folks, I'm Doug Johnston. Welcome to part 2 of our Outback Adventure. On day 2, we start off from our camping spot at Olive Downs in the Sturt National Park, travel along Middle Track, eventually cross over into Queensland past Omnicrom and Epsilon. We follow the northern section of the Boar Track into Innamincka and finally get to the Cooper Creek. So sit back, relax and enjoy part 2. We just left camp. Coming out of the camp roadway we turned left and the first thing we come to is the old Olive Downs shearing station. Boy, not much of it left now. I think last time we came it still had a bit of a roof on, but that's all gone now. Still, we've got the 4 walls there. Wow, what it must have been like in those years, eh? Living out here in the heat and just in those places shearing. Come above it, here we are at the Olive Downs homestead. If memory serves me correct, this is used by the rangers as their station here. We're just on the, almost right on the border of Queensland here. Dingo fence is just, the dog fence is just over there. And boy, is this track sandy. Oh, across the little old creek bed. Now it looks like we've firmed up a little now. Back on, here we are at the dingo fence again. Or dog fence it should be called, I guess. Well, we're still on Middle Track, just a few kilometres from Olive Downs, and boy is it desolate out here. Just sort of all a gibber really around here. Then we come over the next rise and you've got vegetation again. It's incredible country. After leaving Olive Downs, we got ourselves onto Middle Track, followed Middle Track along, and then eventually came into this road here, which is the main Timberborough-Cameron's Corner road. It's really quite good. There has been some wet up here, but it looks like it's had a bit of grade since then, and it's really quite a good road. Well, we're at the Queensland border and the dog fence again, so I guess I better get out and open the gate. Well, we're just a couple of k's inside Queensland now, heading along the road to Omnicrom. Did a lot of searching but didn't find much information on this track, but there's lots of little sand dunes we tend to be going up and over here. As you can see, it's a big wide highway, so my guess is that it's used quite a bit by some of the mining trucks and everything that we'll see further up there. A little bit rougher than the other roads, but still quite good. Oh, up the sandhill. Oh, a pack of loose stuff on that. Still a really good track this. Doing around 75 kilometres an hour, taking it easy. Well, we've just come through the gate at the Cameron Corner, Narilio crossroads. We've kept going straight on here, and we're heading for Omnicrom and then Epsilon. We're probably just a couple of k's out of Omnicrom. But the track really has changed now. It's not a well-maintained track, but hopefully it should be very interesting. Well, that looks like the Omnicrom station there, so the road's certainly a bit rougher, so I'll have to take it a bit slower. Try not to kick up too much dust for them. Well, we're somewhere halfway between Omnicrom and Epsilon. The track's been pretty good, a bit rough in places. We've got this monstrous clay pan off to my right and this flat area here, and the wetter it become quite boggy in places, I'm sure.
Canberra Motors, Mornington, 4x4 servicing. Their ultra-modern 4x4 workshop is more than capable of servicing vehicles like this V8 Monster or my very own Prado. Ring Canberra now on 5975 9900. Want to advertise on the internet? Well, here's your chance. Really cheap, really good advertising with stacks of freebies. Email us info@4x4galore.com.
Well, heading for Epsilon, we come across this strange building. Have no idea what it is. Oh, it's a water tank, I think. Yeah, I think it might be a water tank. Amazing. This part of the road to Epsilon here, it's much wider and everything before, isn't it? Oh, look at this. Roadworks out here in the middle of nowhere. Wow. Nice T intersection here with Kip Road. Well, that must be a major road. Oh, that was a water tanker. He was damping down the dust here, eh? Go to the signpost up here. Moomba. Wow, look at this. Main highway. Well, here we are on the upper reaches of the board track. We're heading along the northern section of the board track here for Innamincka. So far, it's a very good little track, well graded. Not too rough. We're just going along looking for a lunch spot now. Still on the board track, we just had our lunch and boy, is she desolate around there. Oh. Well, after travelling along board track, we came to a T intersection, which is the main Innamincka Napa Merry Road. As you can see, absolutely fantastic road, so we turned left towards Innamincka. So it's only about 19-20 k's along here to Innamincka. Looking for a camping spot on the Cooper Creek at the moment. We're coming down to a place called Policeman's and see what's down here. Might get a view of the Cooper Creek in a minute too. Oh, there's the Cooper Creek. Look at that. Oh. Wow. Some creek. First look at a dingo. Haven't seen a lot of wildlife. There were a couple of emus a ways back, but they disappeared that quickly. We had no time to film them. But the poor old dingo, he looks a little photogenic. He stops to have his photo taken every now and then.
That's it for part 2, folks. What a fantastic country. And those smaller tracks, they're well worth planning into your trip. Do yourself a favour. Start planning now. Next episode, part 3, will take us from Innamincka to Birdsville via Walker's Crossing and the Birdsville track. We'll even get up to Big Red, have a look-see up there. See you out there.